Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Carolina Athletics. The 2022 Ford F-150, a tradition of excellence. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. And by Hardison and Cochran. Dial 919-ALL-4s for a free legal consultation.
Hello again and welcome to the latest edition of the Carolina Insider. My name's Jones Angel. I'll be taking you through the next 30 minutes of Tar Heel action. And of course, no football game this week. It's an interesting schedule this year for the Tar Heels since they played in that week 0 game. That actually gives them 2 bye weeks during the season. So during these off weeks, it has given Carolina some very clear sections of the year. The first 3 games, then a break. Then you have 4 games coming up for the Tar Heels and another break, and then they close with 5 games to finish the regular season. So we'll take a look back at some of the biggest plays from this first section of the season. Wins over Florida A&M, Appalachian State, and Georgia State. You'll see all that coming up in just a few minutes. Then we'll change gears. Going to talk with Patrick Anderson. He's a junior on the men's cross country team here at Carolina. A program you may not know a lot about, but a program that has really been growing over the last few seasons and is now starting to compete yearly for ACC and national honors. We'll talk to Patrick about how that growth occurred. And it's also been a busy weekend around Chapel Hill. Tons of sports competing in big time matchups. We'll show you some highlights from those as well. So we have a lot to do over the next 30 minutes. You stay put. We're going to take a commercial break, come back and get started here on the Carolina Insider.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
I need to try it first.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919-ALL-4s.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
I need to try it first.
Behind every adventure is the road that got you there. Behind every passion are the tools that make it happen. And behind every Ford truck and SUV is a Carolina Ford dealer going the extra mile, finding the vehicle you're looking for. It's our commitment to your journey. That's what it means to be true blue. New inventory is arriving daily. For great offers on a new Ford truck or SUV, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks for being here. Let's talk a little Carolina football this segment. Tar Heels have started the year 3-0, just the second time since 2011 that the Tar Heels have earned that mark. Wanted to go through their 3 first games of the season to talk a little bit about and show you some of the reason why they've won all 3 of those. Let's start with Florida A&M. The Tar Heels playing for the first time in a Week 0 game, hosting the Rattlers. Of course, there was all kinds of drama leading up to that game about whether Florida A&M was either going to come, what players they would have when they showed up. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. A little bit of an odd game. Tar Heels gained control in the second half. Let's see some highlights from that initial win of the season.
May to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Steps through a tackle. Has the first down and more. May into Florida A&M territory. Goes to the far sideline. Still going. May at the 30. Cuts back at the 25. Down near the 20. Kendall Bowler finally takes down that long stride of Drake May. Of course, we saw that quarterback run so effective last year for the Heels. May, play action, throws to the end zone, touchdown. Kamari Morales in the center of the end zone for the first score of the season. Jones remains in the game. May pulls it away from him, rolls out to the right, looking to the end zone. May's going to tuck it, run, leaps, flips, and going to be down just short of the end zone. May went airborne at about the 4. 2nd and 4. May has Pettaway to his right, Nesbitt to his left. Hands off to Pettaway. Pettaway cuts back at the 20, cuts back again, 15. Pettaway off to the races. Pettaway to the house. Touchdown, Carolina. George Pettaway for 6. Heels up 25. May going to keep it with Hampton. Left side, 20, 15. Hampton, 10, 5. Give them 6 more. Watch out. These young Tar Heels on the offensive side are coming. Well, a valiant effort by Florida A&M tonight. They were undermanned.
So after starting 1-0, the Tar Heels hit the road, the first of back-to-back games against Sun Belt opponents on the road. Unusual scheduling, to be sure. This one came against Appalachian State, and what a wild contest it was. It turned out to be the highest scoring game in Carolina football history between the two teams. There were more than 60 points and nearly 500 yards in the fourth quarter. That's how crazy this game was. 63-61 the final. The Tar Heels end up scratching out the victory in Boone over the Mountaineers. Let's take a look.
Carolina will throw on first down. May, a lot of time to do it over the middle, right in the center of the end zone for 6. Kobe Paysour brings it in for his first career touchdown. 1st and 10. May going to keep it on the ground. Pettaway, oh my goodness, shook a defender goodbye. Holy smokes, George Pettaway made it look easy. That little shimmy on the edge, brother, you can't teach that. So the Heels on the 12. May going to keep it on the read option, going to the right side. May at the 5. Let's go to the front right corner of the end zone for the touchdown. I think he's feeling just fine. They don't want to give the ball to App. Pressure on the way. May dumps it off wide open. Jones. 35-30. DJ Jones is going to take it to the house. Drake May is slow to get up. He had to leap to make the throw against pressure. 2-point play for App to take the lead with under a minute to go. Bryce going to play action. Dump it off. Wide open, but incomplete. Chase Bryce had a man in the flat. Deshaun Davis unguarded, and he threw it too tall with Peoples behind him. He's going to roll out to the right. Cut back. Noah Taylor drags him down. He came up short. No, he didn't get it.
And the final of this trio of games for the Tar Heels came on the road in Atlanta, not against Georgia Tech, though, a usual opponent. It was Georgia State out of the Sun Belt as well. The Panthers, veteran team, good defensive team. This was a bit of a slugfest between the two. Carolina had a big lead early, then saw that evaporate with some poor play, including some turnovers in the third quarter. But Carolina, with its back against the wall, late third quarter, early fourth quarter, stepped up, had some big scores, some key defensive stops as well. Tar Heels win by 7 to move to 3-0. Let's take a look.
3rd and long. Carolina failed on a 3rd down earlier, but kept the drive going on a 4th down conversion. DJ Jones in at running back as May throws, finds Morales, makes the catch and pulls away. Morales into open field. Morales is going to take it all the way for 6. Kamari Morales with his second touchdown of the season. Carolina on 3rd and 11. Doesn't just get the first down, the Heels get the touchdown. 2 receivers to either side of the line for May, who's going to throw. Pressure coming, lets it go. Goes back right corner of the end zone, laying out and bringing it in for the touchdown. Kobe Paysour with the diving grab. What a play for 6. DJ Jones shaken up after doing a nice job picking up a blitz. As Hampton right up the gut. Hampton has space. Hampton may take it to the house. Steps through a tackle. Goodbye. The Tar Heels finally get that explosive play on the ground, and they answer back to within 1. They are 4 of 15 on 3rd down. They're going to run the option pitch, and it's sniffed out. Said Gray immediately drops Jamias Williams for a loss. So Carolina, for just the second time since 2011, is going to start the season 3-0.
Behind every adventure is the road that got you there. Behind every passion are the tools that make it happen. And behind every Ford truck and SUV is a Carolina Ford dealer going the extra mile, finding the vehicle you're looking for. It's our commitment to your journey. That's what it means to be True Blue. New inventory is arriving daily. For great offers on a new Ford truck or SUV, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all 4s.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card, unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
I need to try it first.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
I need to try it first.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics.
Thanks for being here on the Carolina Insider. My name is Jones Angel. Appreciate you being here every single week. If you are with us every single week, you know that we always talk to somebody around Carolina Athletics. Might be a coach, maybe it's a football player. Of course, we're in football season, but we also like to go around to other sports around Carolina Athletics and chat with young men and women who are competing for the Tar Heels. This week, Adam Lucas and I had an opportunity to speak with Patrick Anderson. He's on the men's cross country team here at Carolina. A program, kind of quietly, you may not have noticed, that's on the rise. Let's let you listen to some of that conversation with Patrick. It just feels like a program that's kind of slowly building and building and getting better and getting better and getting better. What has, as you've been on it and felt that, like what has allowed this to happen, you guys to continue to improve?
Yeah, it definitely took a lot of change coming in with the whole staff, whole new coaching change. It took a big culture change in terms of changing the way guys on the team operated and thought. and then bringing in, you know, we're now have 3 recruiting classes under the new coaches. I think that's changed a lot of the way the team thinks and operates, and then we've kind of, you know, set these goals year by year to get to ultimately the bigger picture.
What were some of the, sorry, Adam wants to ask you a question too, but what were some of those culture changes that you felt like needed to happen?
Yeah, definitely just, you know, how serious people took the sport, how good they wanted to be and what they wanted to get out of it. I think it took a lot of, you know, change in terms of, did people really want to run to compete well or just be on a college team? I think we're finally at a point where we have 25 guys who really want to build something, want to be on the best team in the country.
At what point did you realize that change had occurred? What did you see that was different?
Yeah, I think it's taken some time. I mean, there's got a lot of guys who left the team who didn't want that or weren't ready for that, guys who graduated, and guys who, you know, kind of help along the way, even though they were never going to see what it would end up being. But now, you know, this is my 3rd year here, and I think we've just helped each other, you know, change how we wanted to think about it and act every day.
All right, this may seem like a silly question, but like, when did you realize you could do this, right? Because I mean, most people have probably gone for a run before, but when did you realize that this was something that you could do at a high level?
Kind of took till, I mean, middle or later high school. I mean, I ran and I was decent at it, but wasn't kind of at the level to come to a place like this until kind of the end of high school. I started running really well and knew that I could belong with the top guys.
You're from Pittsburgh. What was it about the University of North Carolina that made you want to head south?
I mean, being a big-time school with a great program, and I'd actually talked to the coach beforehand, and once the whole coaching change left, I was, you know, even more excited about what it could be and the whole shift in building a really big-time program here.
What is a team dynamic like? I mean, I think we all, if you're an athletics fan, you kind of think about a football team or a basketball team or a field hockey team. How do you build team camaraderie when you're running?
Right, that's a good question, and it's a totally different kind of sport because it's not something where you can have a couple talented guys and that's it. I mean, it's a sport where you have to have all your guys running their best and scrapping for the best every single day to be a good team. So it's just kind of having that idea that you know everybody on your team is fighting for everything because they're your teammate, no matter what, even though you're not right with them or playing a sport, you know, you're not on the line right with them.
Where do you go when you're running? Like, are you thinking about running? Or are you trying to put yourself somewhere else to not think about how your legs are starting to hurt? Like, where do you go mentally?
Yeah, that's a good question. And a lot of it is like, you know, a lot of people always ask like, oh, you don't listen to music when you run, or, right? And for us on our team, like it's all, I mean, you run and you talk to each other, obviously on a lot of normal runs, there's a lot of banter going on. But you know, when you get into a hard race or a workout, like it all comes down to like how you think is how you're going to perform in this kind of sport where it's so pure like that. I think you have to have those bigger picture goals and kind of a deeper like, why do I do this in this kind of sport to not to not give up on something like that. So it all comes down to like how you talk to yourself and how you motivate yourself with your teammates in mind, you know, to get through those hard things.
So when everybody gets bunched up, it gets a little pushy-shovey in there sometimes. Like, does it ever get a little, like, have you ever caught, like, an elbow in the ribs? Or,
yeah.
I mean, it seems like it gets a little physical in there.
Definitely. Plenty.
And you guys have sharp elbows because you're big and you run so much.
Yeah. Definitely. Plenty of guys go down. We had even I remember Nationals last fall, 2 of our teammates went down. I remember one of them specifically. It was a big jumble in the back of a trail, and one guy fell in front of him and he tripped up and went diving through the air, you know, rolling in the dirt, and it's just get back up and keep moving. Try to, you know, avoid that. But in big races where you got a couple hundred guys, you know, all the best in the country, like that's gonna happen.
Have you ever gotten lost on a race?
Not since high school, thankfully.
But you did in high school.
A couple of the small races in high school where I'd be leading the race, and if there wasn't a pace car or something, I'd turn down the wrong trail and the whole race follows you.
So how do you find out that you went the wrong way? Like, how is that broken to you?
Like, I should be finished by now, I think.
Someone starts yelling at you to turn around.
Do you have to apologize to everybody who followed you? Like, sorry, guys. I mean, I was in front. You could have found a map.
Yeah.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed. Undeniably versatile. Unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
I need to try it first.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
I need to try it first.
Behind every adventure is the road that got you there. Behind every passion are the tools that make it happen. And behind every Ford truck and SUV is a Carolina Ford dealer going the extra mile, finding the vehicle you're looking for. It's our commitment to your journey. That's what it means to be True Blue. New inventory is arriving daily. For great offers on a new Ford truck or SUV, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics.
Thanks for being here on the Carolina Insider. Wrapping things up, man, it has been a busy weekend for Tar Heel teams, and a lot of the Tar Heel fall sports ranked highly, not just in conference action, but nationally as well, and competed in some big national type of matchups this weekend. Let's take a look at some highlights from some Carolina games here this weekend.
There's guys on the other side, too, that always get up when the darker shade of blue is across the pitch. North Carolina looking for the equalizer here. Opportunity for the Tar Heels, and we're square at 1. We talked about him earlier. Clark, the junior, with a big goal to tie it up for the Heels.
Just like that, and almost a replica of inverse of the Duke goal.
Blue Devils trying to engineer a turnover. They do. This is Jai Bean. Oh, what a stop. And now another opportunity. And North Carolina there defensively. Cortez halts any further play. And a sigh of relief for the Tar Heels. And with 4 seconds to go, this 98th meeting between North Carolina will end in a 1-1 draw.
Talk about building a program. She's just done a fantastic job of taking this program and elevating it to the next level.
Well, and the word elevate does, in fact, come to mind. She has just...
And a goal there for Ashley Sessa. The youngster with her 6th goal of the season.
Kudos to the Louisville defense and Sasha Elliott.
Another one from Elliott, and on the rebound, that's going to be a goal for North Carolina.
Looked like Lisa Slinkert was right there in front of the cage.
I think that's Lisa Slinkert's 4th goal of the season. We'll watch 9 NCAA titles, 24 ACC titles, 730 wins. And that's a goal, and some maybe miscommunication for Louisville there, Suzanne. It just goes to show you how good, or it shows you how good this team is.
Wow.
Wow, nice job there from, a nice shot from Sessa, first of all.
To close out the game, if you will. But yeah, there's definitely some positives to take away from today's game and move forward into Sunday's game. They play Fairfield
Good job by the North Carolina defense there. As North Carolina scores a 3-0 victory over Louisville. And Suzanne Carolina, very, very talented, and we saw that today again.
Kill for the Tar Heels. Put in for another Tar Heel kill. This one for Schaffmaster. Gives her 8 in the match. It'll be a kill for the Tar Heels. They'll move back ahead. It's going to be the North Carolina Tar Heels point. It's now match point for North Carolina. Babich with the serve. Out of play, and that is going to be set North Carolina, match North Carolina. The Tar Heels sweep the match against VCU 25-17, 25-18, and here in the decisive third set, 25-23.
Making a far post run was Murphy. Sent across, White Murphy, yes! And North Carolina takes a 1-0 lead. Murphy lurking, a shot from Patterson, denied by White, but the crowd loves it. It's 1-0 North Carolina.
So some athletic genes for Hanson, but she's a player that's been a role player for several years, become a key starter this season, and a terrific
Setnor, yes! 2-0 North Carolina.
We are back next week, and the Tar Heels on the gridiron back in action as well. It's a big one. Notre Dame coming to Kenan Stadium. It's a 3:30 kick next Saturday. We'll have highlights of that game and more next week on the Carolina Insider.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Carolina Athletics. The 2022 Ford F-150, a tradition of excellence. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. Carolina Insider is produced by Go Heels Productions for Tar Heel Sports Properties, a property of Learfield.